Been hearing thunder and not sure what to expect. It is time to eat. Awesome, you guys, check this out. We got a rainbow. And I found these really big footprints. Bare feet, human-like bare feet. Hey guys, Chris here. Tonight I'm gonna be kayak backpacking in the Gold Lakes wilderness in the northern Sierra Nevada mountains. That's next. Okay, I am up here on this wilderness lake. It's called Goose Lake, and I am heading for an island to spend the night, make some dinner. I'm gonna make some baked potato soup from scratch. And oh, I got some ducks up ahead. Cool. And we're gonna spend the night out here. It's a pretty cool area, really large lake. And I'm gonna see if we can get a view of these. I think they're mergansers. A bunch of little ones too. Bunch of little ones that they were probably born this year. So little ducklings. There's a lot of ducks on this lake, and hence the name Goose Lake. So here's the one of the islands. So we're gonna keep going though. So I have never done this before. I loaded my backpack onto the back of the kayak. There's a lot of rhymes there. Back of the kayak, my backpack. That sounds like a song. And I am heading out. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, and I'm not really hiking. I'm just kayaking and backpacking. So kayak packing. That's what I'm calling it. And this is a really interesting wilderness area. It's very high. It's about 7,000 plus feet in this basin, this lakes basin. And then there's peaks all around. There's many lakes up here. And I think I might even be able to connect to another lake just back in here from this lake. I might even pop down there, check it out. Maybe that's where we spend the night. Maybe I backpack over to that lake. So still trying to sort things out. We are having some weather, as if you can see behind me here. I've been hearing thunder and not sure what to expect. So I'm kind of getting antsy to get the tent set up, get settled in before things change on me. But so far it's not super windy, so all right. All right, there's a beautiful little point right here in front of me. If I could find a spot for my tent, this would work great. It's worth checking out. All right, come back in here. Right there. It's starting to rain out. I don't know if you can see this, but it's raining. We still got some sun, but this behind me is getting very, very dark. Check this out. This is a peninsula. It comes right to this little point right here. And then the other island, you can't quite see it because it blends in with the other forest on the far side. But there's an island about from here to here. And anyways, it's a really good sized lake. But this is where I'm going to be tonight. Check this out. Look at this. I found a fire pit. And looks like somebody hasn't been here in quite a while. I see spider webs on it and it's kind of collapsed in, and there's no garbage or anything. But anyways, I'm going to spend the night right here. This looks great. And we're getting some beautiful views. You can see it's sprinkling out. I don't know if you can see the water, but it's light rain right now. And I got some work to do, so. Hear a little bit of thunder. It's sunny to the west and cloudy and thundering to the east, so I'm right in the middle. Okay, so I am gonna find some wood and get this fire pit organized, but that is a great fire pit. It looks really safe. And then I am gonna do my cooking way back here somewhere. So I'm away from my camp spot, but I'm just gonna make a fire there for just to relax around. What's good is this is really dry. It's dead and dry, so that's gonna burn great. So you have to get a big enough collection of it. And I don't need it for warmth, I don't need it for cooking, I just need it for fun and comfort, so that'll be all right. Awesome, you guys, check this out. We got a rainbow. It's not a double rainbow, but look at that. Isn't that nice? And it's still kind of cloudy and rainy over there, but it's sun to the west, so we're getting a beautiful warm rainbow going. Awesome. Okay, I found a spot about, well, maybe like 50 yards from my tent. And I'm gonna cook here. Yeah, the wind really picked up, so it kind of pushed me out here. And I just want to avoid bear smells, food smells for the bears, things like that. So just trying to make the best of it. But it's not too bad. It's just like windy and then it stops again. So, but I love that rainbow. Wasn't that awesome? All right, so tonight I'm making baked potato soup, and it's all from scratch, so I'm going to show you how I do that. All right, the trusty MSR Pocket Rocket 2, ready for lift off there. That helps a lot, keeps me nice and stable there. Okay, so this recipe, it's called Loaded Baked Potato Soup, and it calls for 1 package of Idaho potatoes, and then it calls for a package of Idaho hash browns, and I couldn't find any, so I'm going to go with regular hash browns, but I'm going to cook these up, brown them, and then I'm going to break them up, put them in the soup. And then it needs a whole milk powder, and I have Carnation evaporated milk right here. And then it also asks for bacon bits and parsley flakes. And then we're going to boil that together with some water, and we're going to see what happens. But that is the loaded baked potato soup. That flame though, that's awesome. So quiet up here, it's amazing. It's just, I can't hear anything right now. The wind completely stopped and the sun is setting. It's just so beautiful, so peaceful. And that rainbow is really cool tonight. So, all right, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna do these hash browns. I'll probably eat one as a snack. I love hash browns. And then we'll break this one up, and this will give some texture to that soup. So, and I got this recipe from this book called, there's my iPhone's in the waterproof case. I gotta say, this waterproof case is awesome, really super helpful. But her name is Heather Legler, and she wrote a book called Trail Fuel, 40 quick ways, easy ways, I can't read it, 40 quick and easy recipes for wilderness backpacking. Nicely. Okay, I'm going to set these off to the side. Those are good, and those look tasty, don't they? And then we're going to take this water, boil that, and then once that gets boiling, I'm going to add the evaporated milk. That's going to give it some creamy texture, and then we're going to add some potato flakes and go from there. So that is good. I love the hash browns. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. We're trying to make soup now. I have to say, I've never actually done this before. Just gonna kind of cream it up. Nice. Nice. Okay, got a slow boil on this thing. Turn the flame way down, and it's very creamy. And then now I'm adding some of this. I'm gonna add this sparingly because this stuff totally expands. So I'm gonna see how that interacts. I'll keep adding it though. All right, added a bunch. It's definitely going to be potatoey. Okay, here's the hash browns broken up. Let's start adding that. All right, it's definitely thickening up. Look at that. Homemade soup right here in the backcountry. Love it. All right, next is bacon bits and some parsley flakes. And I'll do just a touch of salt and pepper as well. So. There we go. A little salt and pepper. I do love my little MSR salt and pepper shaker. It's all in one. And it does not leak. Oh, there we go. Look at that. The parsley flakes and the bacon bits are mixed together here. So I'll just sprinkle some on like that. There we go. Look at that. All right, and this is where that canister holder comes in handy. You do not want to spill when you get to this stage of cooking your meal. I got enough for 2 large servings here, so. All right, it is time to eat. Look at that. Well, see what we got here. First time I've made homemade soup. There we go, get that heat off it. Yeah. All right, loaded baked potato soup, homemade. Looks like oatmeal in the video here. It's not oatmeal though. It's creamy. All right, that is really good. I am impressed. Real soup. Okay, I went down to the lake, got some water, and used my all-natural detergent, dish detergent, and washed the dishes. And then poured it in a little hole. But anyways, everything's cleaned up and dry, so I am packing it up. Okay, when I start a campfire, I start with as small as I can go, and here's some pine needles. So that's a good little start right there. And a little pine cone. And I don't have a problem taking a couple of Kleenexes, or a little bit of paper even. It's good to shave some wood off a stick. That would work really well. But for tonight, I'm just going to go like that and then just build it up like that. I like to do the little teepee style. That's just how I do it. The bugs have been coming out, so hopefully this will help. But I put some bug spray on and bug lotion. We're just going to build this up around that Make it real simple, but I like to stick these in there like that. There. And then just keep building it up. And I got a bunch of wood ready to go on this thing, so. All right, I'm gonna start with my windproof wooden tip matches, stormproof. These were great. They last about 8, 10, 12 seconds. There it is. See that? You can't put it out. But let's get that going there. There. Now we're just going to keep feeding it. And this is dry enough, so it should take pretty good. Always start small though. It's like anything in life. Always has to start small. There we go. Don't burn the fingies. Now I can take some bigger ones. Wedge them in, and then other sticks can lay across them so much easier like that. And this, like I said, it's not like I'm burning logs here. This is like balsa wood. It's so dry. Just always build it up. Always make sure it's not stacked on there, but it's kind of angled up. That's how I do it anyways. I like to kind of build it up. Always wants to burn up. There we go. Nice! Woohoo! We made fire! I'm still building it up. See that? Now we got like a bonfire. Look at that. It's all woven together. All right, fire is looking really good. Came together. The bugs have kind of drifted off. The bugs got really thick on me, and then the fire seemed to kind of chase them off. So I was here back in October of 2016, and I was camping. I was camping by myself at the other end of the lake, and I decided to hike around the lake. And at that end of the lake, the trees pile up around there, and they just kind of pile up, and it's really kind of nasty hiking around there. I had trekking poles and big heavy leather boots, so I'm kind of stepping over all these log piles and these log jams essentially, and then big snag trees that were along the edge. And that time of year, the lake tends to get lower. It kind of drains because it's evaporates and it drains off and all like that. And while I was hiking on the opposite side of the lake, I found these footprints. And I thought these were really interesting. They were just these little teeny human footprints. And I thought, what parent would let their 4 or 5-year-old child walk around on the opposite side of the lake in this wilderness lake? It was just nasty hiking through there. And it was October, and it was late. It was like October 21st and 22nd that weekend, and it was cold, and it had rained that week. And that day while I was there, it was raining, and then it stopped, and I saw these footprints, and it was interesting. The footprints were not staggered like this, like that. They were staggered in a line like this. like that. Does that make sense? And I thought, oh, that's interesting. And I don't know what that was, but I've been here before also at another time that same summer, and late, it was about 11:30 at night, and I heard this high-pitched sound. It went from low to high, back to low. And it was really loud. It was like, woo, like that. And it was several times, and then over off in the distance, like the other direction, I heard coyotes. I could tell they were coyotes because they were, you know, "Arr," you know, but there was a pack of coyotes kind of almost like responding to this. I thought, that's really interesting. And then that same night, behind my tent, 40, 50 feet, I heard some like stomping and this kind of a, and there could have been a bear, I don't know, but very interesting. I don't know, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything, but it does sound kind of Bigfootish. Also, I was up in Lassen National Park out in this meadow, and I found these really big footprints. Bare feet, human-like bare feet, but they were really wide. And I got pictures of them, and they were dry, and they were been there so long that some plants had grown up between them, but they were still very clear that you could see the footprints. So anyways, that was an interesting experience that I had here at Goose Lake. But enjoying this campfire tonight. This is great. Love this fire pit. What a nice thing to show up. And I actually got room for my tent because there's a lot of this brush, this manzanita and stuff. So nice, I had plenty of room for my tent, plenty of room to cook, bring my kayak up, and make a nice campfire. So anyways, having fun with the Base Camp Chris. I think I'm gonna do hats and stuff. Hats, mugs, and t-shirts. I don't know, would you guys like to buy hats, mugs, and t-shirts with my little logo there? That'd be kind of fun. And I got some ideas from t-shirt designs. I'm a graphic artist, so I made this logo, and I'm gonna do some designs for mugs and t-shirts and stuff. So that'd be fun. That would be fun for me. But I'm gonna enjoy this fire here, and then I'm ready to turn in. Is that how you do that? Turn in. Yeah. All right. Hey, good morning, guys. We have some geese that showed up. They're right at off the point here. Let's see if I can. It's been a beautiful morning. I was out taking pictures. That's why they call it Goose Lake. Love it. Hear that echo? It's crazy. Now we're starting to get that warm light really hitting those trees over there. It's just coming over the tree line here, just barely breaking the tree line. The sun is. It's about 6:05 in the morning. Isn't this a beautiful setting though this morning? All right, let's do another one right here. Look at that. I like this rock here. It's got some great color on it. Look at that. Get that tree line really level. And right, for that one I got really low and I got the water in the foreground and you could see the rocks under the water, and very cool shot. I love those rocks there. Check that one out. All right, I think I'm just gonna set up out on the point here, make my coffee. I'm going to double today. Taster Choice and Folgers. All right, now that's a cup of coffee. Very peaceful out here. I just love it. Nice break from things. I got to head back, get in the kayak, get back to the car and get back home. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. And if you like what I do, like and subscribe. And as always, keep hiking.